Hello there, I'm Mr G, and today we're going to Windsor Castle because, as you can see, Pedro's very excited, and Pedro used to live in the castle, so we're going all the way down to England to see Windsor Castle. Speak soon. Pedro says there seems to be a lot of fog about, but if it wasn't there, it wouldn't be missed. Well, Pedro, that's us in England now. I ken you keep saying, are we nearly there yet? But we've still got a bit to go. We've only just went into England. Windsor's a long, long way away. Oh look, Pedro, that's Officer Jacks and Officer Box in front of us. Pedro, we're in Manchester. Rainy Manchester. It's getting dark, just how you like it.
In 1.5 miles, keep right on M6.
Hello, Bat fans. I've arrived at the Travel Lodge. Tomorrow I've got to see Windsor Castle. The moment I'm flying round checking out the Travel Lodge, just to see what facilities there are. There's a kettle and a cup. Tomorrow I hope to see some goodies at the castle.
Good night, Pedro. Pedro, get your stuff ready. We're going to Windsor Castle. He's really excited. And so am I. Hello, I'm Mr G. Today Pedro and I are exploring Windsor Castle. We had a very comfortable stay in the Travel Lodge, which is right in the heart of Windsor, a great location, very near the main street, train station and the castle itself. The staff were polite and friendly. Windsor Castle is located in the town of Windsor in Berkshire, England. It's 25 miles west of central London on a hill overlooking the River Thames. The castle was originally built by William the Conqueror around 1070. He was the first Norman king of England. He invaded England and won the Battle of Hastings in 1066. The castle was designed as a moat and bailey castle to guard the western approach to London and the River Thames, which had strategic importance. Oh look, this is a statue of Queen Victoria. The castle covers an area of about 13 acres, which is approximately 52,609 square metres, and has around 1,000 rooms. That's a lot of cleaning. When looking at castles, you will often see things called arrow slits. These are narrow vertical openings in the castle's thick stone walls, originally designed as defensive features to protect against invaders. Dating back to the castle's early Norman period, these slits allowed archers to shoot arrows at attackers while remaining shielded from return fire. Positioned strategically along the castle's outer walls and towers, the arrow slits provided excellent vantage points and increased the defensive capabilities of the castle. This gun formed part of the armament of His Majesty's ship, the Loontine, which was totally lost off the coast of Holland on the 9th of October 1799. The wreck was embedded in sand in 9 fathoms of water. In 1886, this gun was salvaged, having lain for nearly 100 years beneath the sea. Windsor Castle is an example of Norman and Gothic architecture and is one of the oldest and largest inhabited castles in the world. The layout features 3 main sections: the Upper Ward, Middle Ward and Lower Ward. The public are only allowed into part of the castle, so Pedro and I viewed the state apartments and Queen Mary's dollhouse. We weren't allowed to take photographs or videotape. It's a shame Pedro was not allowed to play in the house despite us asking. The household guards guard the sovereign since 1660. The guards consist of 5 infantry regiments: the Grenadier, Coldstream, Scots, Irish and Welsh Guards, and 2 regiments of the household cavalry, the Life Guards and Blues and Royals. Oh dear, Pedro was very disappointed to learn that Windsor Castle has no dungeons or historic torturing devices. However, prisoners were held at the castle in the past, in the Round Tower and the Norman Gate. James I of Scotland spent some time here after being captured by English pirates when he was 12. He spent a total of 18 years incarcerated. After a ransom was agreed, he was released in 1424. He returned to Scotland and ruled as king, but was assassinated in 1437. Charles I, the King of Scotland and England. This is a picture of him. In 1647 he was briefly held here during the English Civil War. He was moved to London, where he was put on trial for treason and executed in 1649 by beheading. The tower is 65 feet tall and divides the castle's 2 primary areas, the Upper Ward and the Lower Ward. King Charles III uses the castle for private and official duties. The flag is flying today, which means the king is in residence currently. The Norman Gate was built in the 14th century by King Edward III. St George's Chapel is in the Lower Ward and is a beautiful Gothic building. We weren't allowed to photograph or video inside. It is the spiritual home of the Order of the Garter, the most senior order of knighthood in the UK, which was founded by Edward III in 1348. The chapel is the final resting place of many monarchs, including Henry VIII and Queen Elizabeth II. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were married here in 2018. After a visit to one of the castle gift shops, where Pedro bought some gifts for Robbie, Bubbles and Claus, and Jules, our visit to Windsor Castle came to an end. The staff were all very polite and helpful. Pedro particularly enjoyed exploring the Round Tower, the Norman Gate, the gift shop and the security machine at the start of the visit. Well Pedro, that's us on our way home, back up north. I hope you enjoyed the video. Pedro enjoyed his time at Windsor Castle. Make sure to like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye for now.
Hello Bat fans, it's Pedro here. Thanks for joining Mr G and I on our visit to Windsor Castle. Join us next time when we explore another captivating castle. Goodbye.